Okay, we should be going. Hello, ladies, gentlemen, and comrades against the binary. I am Sorio99, and welcome to the first Nintendo Direct of the year. Or the first general Nintendo Direct of the year, anyways. This was, not really a surprise, but, it is, yeah. Sorry if I'm even more out there than usual. It is 8:50 a.m. for me, and I woke up at 3 a.m. roughly, and I got 4 hours of sleep before that. So yeah, that's been fun. So, Nintendo Direct, they're doing something new here. Previously it was just the shapes bouncing around, you know, the sensory stimulation thing, or whatever they call it. But, I'll be honest, both these options pretty decent overall, just for, like, they're an improvement in terms of, like, having more actually going on before the actual stream starts. And it's very useful for audio balancing for me, so. I see they're advertising Nintendo Music now. I assume someone out there uses it. Alright, let me just, yeah. I'll unmute that a bit. But, as usual, I have not looked at any of the numerous leaks that have been spreading around regarding this Nintendo Direct and Nintendo's future in general. I have seen, like, some thumbnails and, like, some takes on it just because, like, I look at Nintendo stuff. Sometimes it's kind of unavoidable to see some of that stuff. The main thing I've seen is people being like, oh, they're gonna remake Ocarina of Time, and it's like, I don't put it past them, but I don't think that's necessarily gonna happen. It might. I have been proven wrong before, but, you know. I don't put much stock in leaks most of the time. I know technically there's this rumor of, like, technically the date this Direct happens, it was leaked, but it was also, there were rumors about it coming out last week, so, you know. But, yeah, so I don't know what the other leaks are. I'm sure they're very interesting, and I'm sure at least one of them is sort of real. But, yeah. And of course, you know, just like with the Pokemon Direct a few months ago, I should probably put up the CAPTCHA just in case, you know, there are any AI bots in the comments section. So just, you know, read this. If you can read this, then you can keep going. Otherwise, you know, bots. Alright, and I guess that's it. Alright. Let's see what they're talking about. Yes. The Mario Wonder thing that was very underwhelming for me. Granted, I don't play multiplayer, so. Yeah. Not really. There are a few boss fights with the Koopalings. I like the Koopaling boss fights, but that's about it. Yeah. I have no idea if I'm going to stick around for the Treehouse Live presentation they do after the Direct. Probably not, at least not most of it, just because, like, again, I am working off of like 4 hours of sleep. I am very nocturnal recently. Ooh, Metroid Prime 4 Beyond, the game that people really hate, but I liked, so I liked it enough. God. I definitely find the commercials an interesting idea. It makes more sense than just having the sensory stimulation stuff. And it makes a lot more sense than just the plain red, white text on a red screen that they had with the Switch 1 Direct era. But, that was also a bit more peaceful, made it a bit more easy to, speak your introductions, but, who knows. Still got a few more minutes to go. Nobody's here, but, I don't really do these for the live viewers. I do it because it'd be weird to do it any other way, honestly. But I'm also streaming just on YouTube now. Previously I multi-streamed to Twitch, but I decided, why am I wasting my time with that? Nobody really cares about my Twitch channel. I don't really care about my Twitch channel. That's fine. I've moved back to streaming on OBS instead of Streamlabs, just because OBS is a little bit better about most things. Streamlabs is fine. I don't want to be fuck Streamlabs or anything, but it's not ideal. I like Dare Riders, but I haven't played it in a while because there's so much. Between the games that I have to play, because I still consider myself something of a reviewer, and I make the year-end lists, and still trying to entertain myself with just casually playing games, including older games. God almighty. Tamagotchi Life was good. I haven't played it in a while. I filled it up with fictional characters, in my case, because I don't have friends, so, Anyways.
That's not... This will totally go viral. Sure, you do you. She understands that sometimes...
Anyways, it's a good game. Not sure it's one of the best this year. A lot of life sims played this year. Pocopia was pretty good, actually. I really got into that. But I eventually did finish everything I wanted to do with that. Been replaying Animal Crossing, but I recently have kind of taken a break from that because Animal Crossing very quickly becomes more of an obligation than a fun hobby for me. But Living the Dream was pretty good. It's pretty fun. Very much a what you put in is what you get out sort of thing, where it's you give it entertaining me's to mess with and fun scenarios you can do, and well, hey, it's interesting. Oh, the Nintendo News Things app. Oh, that app is so... Nintendo Today, that's the name. God, it is useless. I mean... No, it's useless. It really is. Oh. Alright. And we have transitioned to the final countdown, which is new, but hopefully the audio balancing is decent. The direct is intended to be quiet. If you're annoyed by this VOD, sorry, should have been here live to tell me it was too quiet. Alright. Let's see what they got for us. This intro is certainly something. I still don't know how I feel about it. On one hand, it is certainly a bit more visually interesting than the old intro, but it is kind of a bit much too.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
I'm Yoshiaki Koizumi.
Hi, Mr. Koizumi.
Guide for today's Nintendo Direct.
Alright.
First, here's a game that's coming to the Nintendo Switch system.
Not Switch 2? Alright. Figure starting in this. Okay, just...
Hello.
Okay, Rhythm Heaven. Okay.
My name is Lowell Misreads, and I'm known for my reading aloud skills and more.
I was wondering why she spoke in the last trailer. And they're doing the X game thing again. Rhythm Heaven. I have never really gotten into the Rhythm Heaven series, or most rhythm games, honestly. I kind of want to. They look interesting. I'm just... My actual rhythm musically doesn't really It doesn't really translate over to rhythm games, but...
Just get into the
You know.
groove and press the correct button. That's all there is to it. But it's not always the same rhythm.
That's
Listen carefully.
definitely the part that trips me up a lot. If you just ask me to do something to a rhythm, then it's like, oh, I can absolutely do that. But
2, 3, 4, now.
when it changes up,
2, 3, now. 2, now. 2, 3, now.
yeah.
Over 80 all
Hey,
new
ooh,
rhythm
eh,
games
oh.
are included.
Oh, it's Papi Poupe Po.
Through the game, you can unlock different modes.
Okay.
For example,
K-pop boy band
The kingdom's everlasting
brushing.
presence on your shoulders.
What? I...
Finally, you're awake.
go forth, magician,
I can't lose.
and use the magical power of rhythm to beat monsters. Cast a fire spell with B.A. B.A. And a healing spell with B down A. B down A.
Hey.
Like that.
Da-da-da.
So you really want to fight, huh?
What spell
So
will
the-
strike a chord against the
Okay.
foes you face? Groove on.
Interesting idea, actually.
To victory.
It's time for the Who's Got Rhythm quiz show.
Plus, there are even more rhythm games in the lineup.
Yeah, I would hope so.
While playing solo. And
Ooh, Rhythm Heaven co-op?
Emily, Leo,
Or competitive?
we're
Looks
under attack.
co-op.
up
But,
to 4 players can enjoy dedicated rhythm games. Note the timing and block the arrows.
Grab the snack at exactly 3 o'clock.
Or aim for 3 o'clock on the dot.
Emily got the snack.
Alright. This is an interesting idea. I don't think any previous Rhythm Heaven games have had multiplayer. It looks like they're revisiting some older ideas to do that.
Rhythm
Makes
Heaven
sense.
Groove hits the Nintendo Switch system
Also playable on Nintendo Switch 2. I would certainly hope so.
on Nintendo eShop.
Doesn't look like it's using the IR camera for much.
That was Rhythm Heaven Groove for Nintendo Switch.
Yeah. Looks fun.
Be able to play it
I
on
just,
Nintendo Switch 2 system.
you know, again,
Please wait just a
not great at rhythm games, so might not check that out.
little. Here, we'll introduce games coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
Okay.
Games that will also be available on Nintendo Switch.
Alright. Fair enough.
Let's begin with some headlines.
Yep. Alright. Online section. Let's get in.
Master the way of the sword.
I'm...
Onimusha,
Good.
Way of the Sword.
Onimusha.
The swordplay action
Interesting.
series is slashing onto
I
Nintendo Switch
don't know
2.
anything about this series, so I'm sure the Onimusha fans are super excited.
Known as Genma.
Uh,
Now,
assuming it's any good.
Miyamoto must prove
But
himself beyond measure. Parry. Deflect.
Onimusha is a series, right? I'm not just imagining that.
Master these techniques to strike down the enemies in your path.
And it looks
Oni armaments are also
cool for what it
used
is.
to turn the tides of battle.
It just looks very standard to me.
Joy-Con 2 motion controls to intuitively
Ah.
slay Genma.
Sure.
Spades intertwined.
Intuitive.
Will you cut down those that stand in your way?
Whatever you say, man.
Onimusha, Way of the Sword, launches on Nintendo Switch
Yeah.
2, September 25th. Pre-order
Busy year
begin
for
later
Capcom.
today on Nintendo eShop.
Busy year for everyone, I guess.
Your unwritten epic begins.
This is definitely something.
Dragon's Dogma 2.
Ah.
Arisen is heading to Nintendo Switch 2.
I
You are the Arisen,
cool.
a hero burdened with the fate of slaying the dragon.
I only really know about Dragon's Dogma because of the Yahtzee Croshaw reviews and that one Jacob Geller video.
Seek out spoils, then appraise them to reveal
Other than that,
armor or skills.
I have no idea.
These arms at the ready take down powerful
Very
monsters in
fantasy.
single-player action RPG adventure. From a fighter specializing in close-range combat to a mage skilled in spells, choose the vocation that fits your playstyle.
Yeah,
You can lead up to
I am not making it through the treehouse live.
act on their own. When taking on massive monsters,
Yeah,
you
I'm
can climb them to strike their weak points. Fighting alongside your pawns is key to victory.
oh, hold up. I guess if there was anything the plane would come by before.
Dragon's Dogma 2, Dark Arisen, launches
Alright.
Nintendo Switch 2, October 9th.
Old ass game, but at least it seems to be a new version.
Endeavors await in these
Alright, let's see if these have anything to do with each other.
Earth has been driven to the brink of annihilation.
Stellar Blade.
These life forms called the Nativa. Now,
The sequel is coming out
mission to save
at some point. I don't remember, but they revealed that at the Game Awards, which I only saw that because of, other people. But
then find your opening and strike.
honestly, I confused this with the Platinum game for, like, Switch,
To fit the situation.
which I realize now it's not, but
And reclaim Earth for humankind. Stellar
it's a very different thing, but...
Nintendo Switch 2 this
Hey.
year.
And...
First off, in the two-player co-op adventure Orbitals.
Nope,
Your home in
nothing...
the edition of
I mean, I guess there's some sci-fi
areas to
elements,
explore.
third
Build
person.
dice to make a path. Activate devices in time with the beat.
I think this is the first time I'm seeing what the actual gameplay of this is like, and
Adventures ahead.
it looks interesting,
Through the
but it is also very clearly a co-op game.
online using GameShare. Work together and overcome the crisis of the cosmos. Orbitals launches exclusively on the Nintendo Switch 2 system
Cool.
September 3rd. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop.
Looks cool, but
Through the glade of dreams in this bold reimagining of Rayman Legends. When a shadowy villain starts spreading corruption.
I do think this game is a little bit too recent to warrant the remake, but like,
Through charming and colorful worlds.
and it's apparently a good game.
Dive into
I mean-
4 new musical stages and enjoy more epic content.
Better than another Rabbids game for keeping Rayman alive, at least.
Also play a revamped version
I like the Mario plus Rabbids games, but I don't know.
or online. Rayman
I guess it's just a question of, is Ubisoft still horrible to its employees? Which,
It's a
who
great
knows?
day for a big walk.
Hell are these things?
Get lost with friends in this online co-op walking and talking adventure. Set off through a peaceful world
This art style looks a lot better in 2D than it does in 3D.
And lots of
A lot more
things to
charming.
enjoy the sights and sounds as you work together to find your way around.
What the fuck was that sizzle reel, by the way? That was 3 games that had basically nothing to do with each other. Especially not the Rayman.
New methods of communicating if you're in a pickle.
Oh.
They might even be a little unconventional. And if you're not quite
Okay.
into adventuring, you can always just relax
Let's-
with your pals. Enjoy the sunset, dance the night away,
Alright.
or steal something from a friend and kick it into the ocean. You know, the usual stuff. You can also use mouse controls or hang out with friends using cross-platform play.
I'm sure someone
After all,
will enjoy
spending
this.
quality time together is the best part
Looks
of a
very generic to me, honestly.
strolling onto Nintendo Switch 2, August 4th.
Cool.
Season the seas.
Story of Seasons? Nope. Oh,
Build
One
your
Piece?
very own floating
What?
restaurant with the
Hey.
Straw Hat Crew. Cook up recipes with Sanji. Craft the menu. Decorate it to your liking.
What?
Then serve your
I mean,
customers as you run the restaurant.
I guess... I mean,
and collecting ingredients. You'll expand your
No,
menu.
I don't get it.
Use devil fruit abilities to
I-
prepare piping hot steaks.
Maybe it's just because I'm not a One Piece fan or a
You can make all sorts
cooking
of
game
delicious
fan,
dishes.
but it's...
Spend in-game money to change up the restaurant's
Okay.
interior and expand it to attract even more customers.
I would have figured
Over 400
maybe
characters from
something
across
more
the series
action-based
will appear.
for a One Piece
Mouse
tie-in
features
game,
are
but...
also supported on Nintendo Switch 2.
Alright, cool,
Get ready
cool,
for
man.
a feast of epic proportions in One Piece Grand Gourmet, sailing onto the Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch systems October 23rd.
Alright, man. Whatever you say. Whatever you want. Ooh, Pokopia. Are we getting, like, DLC or something? Maybe a free expansion? Nah, probably DLC. It is Pokemon. Ooh. Oh, we can actually go underwater? Finally. That is one odd thing about Pokopia that I noticed.
Keep adventuring in Pokemon Pokopia, even beneath
Alright.
the sea. Explore the world on the ocean floor with a free update.
Oh, free, okay.
Dive, you can enjoy life with Pokemon living under the sea.
Yeah, no, this is cool.
Plant grass, build structures, and expand your towns underwater.
Yeah, no,
Free
this...
update is scheduled
Alright,
to release
that's
in
cool.
August 2026.
It's releasing in August?
And there's more. The Pokemon Pokopia expansion
Ah,
pass paid
there we
DLC
go.
is on the way.
Knew it.
Discover a
Knew it was
brand new
coming.
Town, Bubbly Basin. There you'll find new furniture, new
And-
outfits.
And this is where we actually get new Pokemon who are built for the underwater area.
Pokopia expansion
whatever.
pass paid DLC will be available later today on Nintendo eShop. Part 1 of the paid DLC,
Okay.
Bubbly Basin, launches
So it's
in
still August.
Part 2 and Part 3
Alright.
will launch at a later date. Look out for more details
Alright.
in the future.
I mean, it's Pokemon. They do the money thing. Like I said, Pokopia is fun. I just haven't played it in a long while. More Pokemon stuff? Is this Manaphy coming to Pokopia? I guess so.
Hope you're looking forward to more content for Pokemon Pokopia via a free update and paid DLC.
Yep.
Next, please take a look at this.
Alright. Taking a look. I don't know the series.
An empire, a prosperous land ruled by the gods. The capital, Daxia,
Fire Emblem?
place host
Yeah,
to the
Fire
War
Emblem.
Games. The
It's that Fire Emblem Three Houses sequel thing they announced last year. It is weird to think this is the first general, like, Nintendo Direct we've gotten since, like, late last year. It's been like half a year. I mean, it's not like we have gone with... It's not like we haven't had any news, you know. We've gotten the Star Fox remake, whatever that thing is. And then, you know. But you can definitely feel like, oh, yeah, this was revealed half a year ago, and we haven't heard anything about it since. Yeah.
Hone your techniques at the training grounds.
For people who like Fire Emblem, congratulations, you're eating well. As if you weren't before. Nah, Fire Emblem isn't my thing, but I don't have anything against people who really like it. I kind of like the characters in Smash. I wish there was a bit more variance in their appearances, but, you know, it is what it is. Yeah, no, really don't have anything to say. It's just, it looks like a Fire Emblem game. It looks like there's some new stuff, but it might have been new stuff from Three Houses, or Engage, or... Yeah, I don't know. I'm not really a strategy game person. So, yeah.
And guide the living to salvation. How did it feel to upheave the world?
I'm sure this has massive lore implications for people who actually have played these games. And September 17th. Alright.
Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave launches September 17th.
Yep. That's what it just said.
Alongside the standard edition, there will be
Ah.
a special edition of the Fire
Oh.
Emblem Fortune's Weave Dagden Collection.
I hope it includes the game,
Please look forward to it.
but I guess that's not really certain anymore.
Continue with some more headlines.
Alright. What you got for me?
Welcome to the next level of ninja battles.
I feel like I've seen this before, but not necessarily in a good way.
The first part of Ninjala 2 is sneaking onto Nintendo Switch 2.
Ninjala.
After accidentally breaking
Yeah, I have-
the hidden seal, you're stranded on
Is-
an uncharted planet. Overcome
Wasn't Ninjala that, like,
to safely return to Earth.
online multiplayer game?
Action adventure. Use
Or am I imagining things?
vast world in
Hold
search
on.
of clues to get back home. You can also
Ninjala.
blow a bubble to float in the air.
No, it was a free-to-play online multiplayer game for Switch.
Weapons crafted from ninja gum.
Uh,
You can even summon buddies with gum ninjutsu to unleash
It's-
powerful attacks. Additionally, up to 4 ninja can team up in local or online multiplayer to chew through tough battles. The first part of Ninjala 2, The Uncharted Planet, launches
First
exclusively
part?
on Nintendo Switch 2 system next spring.
next...
The
What?
DK Challenge
Alright.
rolls in.
DK Challenge, what does that mean?
Coming to Nintendo Switch Online on Nintendo Switch 2, the limited
Cool.
time DK Challenge event.
What?
Take on challenges across many Donkey Kong games available with Nintendo Classics. By completing,
Alright.
you can earn and enjoy collectible digital challenge cards. And if you
I
have
guess this is an interesting thing to do with Nintendo Classics.
Try out ones geared for beginners, or take on developer challenges for something with a bit
Developer?
more punch.
Alright. It looks...
Rediscover Donkey Kong games, play challenges, and complete your card
Okay.
collection.
I don't know why they're doing this, but cool. DK Bonanza was last year. I don't think this is like any anniversary for Donkey Kong, but
Plus, in the Donkey Kong Bonanza, DK Island and Emerald Rush paid DLC. A limited time collaboration with Super Mario Brothers is breaking through.
the anniversary was last year.
Bits for DK and Pauline, inspired by Mario and Luigi. Plus,
I-
there are coins. Super
I-
mushrooms.
What? I mean, okay, sure, whatever.
Experience Emerald Rush as you've never seen it before with a Super Mario Brothers twist. This limited time collaboration event
Alright.
will be held in 4 waves with the first wave beginning later today.
Cool. Yeah, alright, whatever.
From the creators of Vampire Survivors.
Is this like card battler thing they dropped? Or is this something new?
The latest game from the makers of Vampire Survivors.
Nope, this is...
Jujutsu Kaisen Rumble Survivathon.
Alright.
Cast a spell onto Nintendo Switch 2.
Hey, the Vampire Survivors mold probably would suit itself for a lot of adaptations. I know there was that weird HoloLive fan game that was like...
Down enemies on your own map to earn points.
Yeah, I don't know.
Each time you earn 100 points, you can add a
I don't know Jujutsu Kaisen. I haven't played Vampire Survivors.
The match culminates in a head-to-head
I don't know.
final battle between the top 2 players. Who will be the final survivor? More than 20 characters from the
Okay.
Jujutsu Kaisen series appear. Characters can be unlocked just by playing. Battle online.
Big day for Jujutsu Kaisen fans
Go it alone
who also enjoy Vampire Survivors.
exorcise curses, dominate rivals, and rise to the top. Jujutsu Kaisen Rumble.
I'm more interested by the small bit of my phone case that just broke off than this game. So,
Are you up for the challenge in these games?
this...
Brutal,
Okay.
unforgiving battles storm
What
onto
is-
Nintendo Switch 2. In a forsaken
Lords of the Fallen 2.
darkness devoured.
The Dark Souls ripoff.
Only one kingdom endures. Defy the
That's
will
probably
of
not
gods.
fair, but
What remains of humanity.
it's really all I can think of it as.
Melee combat, devastating sorceries, and lethal ranged attacks. Test your mettle.
Didn't we get like an original FromSoft game announced last year?
The living and the dead. A hero must rise
Is that
for a god to fall.
just forgotten at this point?
Lords of the Fallen 2 launches on Nintendo Switch 2 this fall.
Or is this it? Okay, no. Lies of P.
Darkly elegant world based on the story of
I mean,
Pinocchio in Lies of P.
a Souls-like mini
In a city under
thing is...
you must fight
It
rampant
makes more sense than the last one.
and seek the cause of this upheaval while confronting your own humanity. Take on enemies using custom
Yeah, Souls-like rapid fire.
prosthetic arms that allow
It
you
makes
to swap
sense.
between
These are
different
popular games.
But know this, the lies you tell will alter your fate.
Well,
Lies of P, Complete Edition, which includes
I've heard
literature, a
mixed
prequel
things about this game.
to the main
I heard it's pretty
launches
good.
on the Nintendo Switch 2 system August 6th. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop.
This is a very old game at this point.
The most recent entry in the legendary Devil May Cry series.
And, okay, so the theme has been thrown out.
Plays Nero, Dante, V,
Mm.
and Virgil, each armed with different battle styles. As you
Featuring Virgil from the Devil May Cry series.
pull off stylish attacks, dodges, and combos with your vast arsenal of
Yeah,
weapons and skills. Enjoy thrilling, high-octane combat at 60 frames per second in both TV mode and handheld mode. Plus, additional content.
Have we gotten a Devil May Cry game for Switch or Switch 2 at this point?
Devil Breaker weapons for
I mean,
Nero are included.
if not, then cool that we finally get one, but...
Devil Hunter Edition launches on Nintendo Switch 2, June 23rd.
Alright.
Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop.
A lot of pre-orders starting today.
Enter a mystical era.
Marvelous Vanillaware.
Six souls determined to
Is this still a part of that rapid fire thing?
looking for some runaway ninja named Kisuke.
I still have some
Muramusa? Again, I think that's a
Nintendo
series.
Switch 2 editions of these 3 Xenoblade Chronicles games are incoming.
Okay. Do they actually add anything, or is it just
All 3 games
performance
run at
upgrades?
60 frames per second, with 4K
Yeah,
resolution
it's just performance upgrades again, isn't it?
HD in-hand.
Okay, look, I don't hate all of the Nintendo Switch 2 editions,
Frame rate.
but you really can't be charging as much as these cost with just performance upgrades.
But you can travel on a high-speed vehicle in the first game. Control blades to fight mercenary squad battles in the second.
What? I don't...
Put your strength to the test against waves of enemies in the third.
At least they're adding
There's
something.
also a variety of
I don't-
other content added to each of the 3 games.
I don't know
Details will be revealed
how
at a later
much this matters. I haven't played the Xenoblade Chronicles games,
The
but
digital version of Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition, Nintendo Switch 2 Edition, and the Upgrade Pack will be available later today. The physical
that's
version launches
one hell of a
July
mouthful, huh?
The Nintendo Switch 2 editions of Xenoblade Chronicles
Why
2
are
and
these take...
Xenoblade Chronicles
Okay, whatever.
available on
Man,
the dates shown on screen.
whatever.
3 Xenoblade Chronicles games are getting Nintendo Switch 2 editions.
Cool.
New features will be added to each title, so we hope you'll check them out. And a new story in the Xenoblade series is about to begin.
Ooh,
Here are some
Chronicles
cool
4?
moments from the game.
Or X2? Probably not that. Maybe. I don't know. Again, I don't know enough about Xenoblade to say anything. Uh, looks like... It looks like a game. It's really all I can say. Interesting they haven't even gotten the English voice acting yet. If they ever have it at all. But from what Koizumi said, it seems like it's still in very early stages. So,
今日の訓練は実戦を想定してのもの。
力の使い方なんとなく分かった気がする。
死って人殺しの職業で奪われた側はどう思うんだろうな。
真実
okay. Not really seeing anything thus far that's really interesting. And the highlight thus far for me has really been Pokemon Pokopia. And again, I haven't played that in quite a while, so...
生と死全てはアニマと共にある。
帰るのさ、あの場所に。
さあ始まるわよ。
Have we seen gameplay of this yet? I genuinely can't tell. Maybe I just blinked and missed it.
行ってまいります。
ここは6つの太陽に照らし出された大地。
I feel like that would be a bit too warm.
は知ることになる。破れた神の恨みが
Also, Ring World, I guess? Xenoblade... Genesis? Prequel? Maybe? I don't know. Next year. Alright,
Xenoblade Genesis marks a new beginning.
sure.
What kind of story do you think will be told?
Probably a Xenoblade one. Yeah, I don't know.
Please
Sports.
take a look at this.
Welcome to Woohoo Island, home to all
Huh?
kinds of sports. Coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
Wait, what?
Nintendo Switch Sports Resort. The latest game in the series. Use the Joy-Con 2 controllers as rackets.
Yeah.
Even handles.
Okay. I'm not
There are
against
five
this.
sports to choose from, all
I-
with intuitive motion controls.
Cool,
Let's
but
explore them. Punch, guard,
if it's
counter,
just
outmaneuver for the knockout
is it
and
just
box.
Wii Sports Resort again, but with the
Make quick shots.
new U or whatever they're called?
In table tennis. Aim for the center of the target and let that arrow
I mean, I wouldn't mind an HD version of
enjoy
Wii Sports
practicing
Resort,
different types of shots
which
in tennis.
kind of looks like, but
Set and spike in volleyball. Roll the ball straight or give it a spin to strike big in bowling. Dribble, pass,
a bit.
shoot to score in basketball.
I don't know if we necessarily needed this much of a highlight on Nintendo Switch Sports Resort.
Battle with one thumb to hand your opponent a defeat in thumb wrestling. Ride through the course using mouse controls in
Okay, this actually looks kind of cool.
steer with handles and coast along the waves in
Yeah,
power.
I mean, it looks fun.
Tilt the controller and fly around freely.
It's
in
good that we're
power.
getting one of these because everyone talked about, There's a reason they did the Pilot Wings
Upgrade
Resort.
sports with jump
Anyways.
rope. You can create and play as a sportsmate.
Sportsmate,
or
that's it.
Mii character.
And we can have the maze still. I'm guessing they're just using the default Mii Maker and not the Miitopia one, but yeah. Whatever.
Enjoy playing all
I-
kinds of sports on Nintendo Switch 2.
Okay.
Nintendo Switch Sports Resort launches exclusively on the Nintendo Switch 2 system October.
Why is it not called Nintendo Switch 2 Sports Resort? Or would that be too confusing even for this bastard of a naming
Switch
scheme?
Sports Resort is coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
Alright, whatever.
We showed all the sports included. But
All
since
of
we have
them?
the opportunity, let's try one of the new sports. Thumb wrestling.
One of these again.
Before the match, let's go over the rules. Hold down your opponent's thumb for 3 seconds, and you'll win.
Okay.
If yours gets pinned, just shake the controller to break free. And if you keep your
I
thumb
don't-
held down, it'll get bigger and stronger.
Is this how thumb wrestling works? I haven't thumb wrestled in a long while, so I don't...
Here's to a great thumb wrestling match. The thumb
Are there hands?
just like this.
Okay,
Here we go. Let's have a good match.
I understand that the focus is, it's thumb wrestling, so you have to have the hands
Oh,
clear.
get him right away.
Okay.
Free. All right. Let's try this. Oh, we bumped thumbs. Oh, go, go, go.
Okay. Again, I don't know if we needed this much focus. We've seen Nintendo Switch Sports before.
No, wait.
I get that this is a new sport, but it's like...
I was worried for a second there. Okay, thumb started to sparkle. And the nail got bigger. Ah, hold on a second. That's not how it's supposed to go.
Okay.
Everything's fine. My thumb returned to normal. Ooh, it's sparkling again. Now let's try. Oh, I got deflected. Ah, wait a minute.
I feel... Okay. Whatever, man.
I lost. Please wait a little longer for Nintendo Switch Sports Resort.
I guess, sure.
Let's
Whatever.
move on to more headlines.
Please do. Anything interesting?
Survive a land ruled by dragons.
Rather not.
World of RuneScape comes to Nintendo Switch 2. And
This RuneScape thing.
has awakened on the forgotten continent.
Is RuneScape a franchise? I guess it is technically, but it's...
Explore a land infused with magic and uncover lost
Yeah,
secrets
I don't know.
on your journey to face the Dragon Queen. In this survival crafting adventure, delve into the mysteries of Ashenfall.
Alright.
Amongst the ruins of fallen civilization.
I feel like a lot of my reactions today are just being like, alright, whatever. Which is kind of how I feel about this whole direct so far. Yeah.
And build shelter.
It's not terrible, it's just really not for me.
Sharpen your skills and face the danger that awaits.
I'm sure there are going to be a lot of people disappointed by what's shown here.
Lost secrets and challenge dragons in
We still have 15 minutes to go.
launching on Nintendo Switch 2 September 15th.
Alright.
Get
Now
on board
board.
for these games.
Something to do with board.
Customize your own avatar and play in the adorable world of Hello Kitty Partyland.
Okay.
Join the party.
I feel like the only reason Island Adventure did so well is because it was
Several board games.
like a genuinely kind of interesting take on like
140 Sanrio characters.
it's. I mean, it's
You can choose from 16 partner characters, collect stickers, and so
I'm sure
much
this
more.
will be fun for Hello Kitty fans,
Hello Kitty
but
Partyland launches exclusively on
Yeah.
Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch October 29th.
board games. Yeah, we already knew about this. We got a whole ass direct about this.
Blast off for adventure across the Lilat system with Fox McCloud and his crew.
Okay.
A battle for the fate of the galaxy begins.
Yeah.
Star Fox launches on
Yep,
Nintendo Switch 2
that's-
June 25th.
A couple weeks away.
A free demo that includes a
Okay.
tutorial, and one of the game's opening stages will be available later today on Nintendo eShop.
Okay, that was 2 games, and they had nothing to do with each other. All right, man. And then this bullshit. I'm sorry. I'm really not feeling much of this so far. Looks very Final Fantasy.
Get ready for the first
Probably just 'cause
Final
it's
Fantasy
that-
game in HD
Okay.
2D, Final Fantasy Resonance.
Resonance? Is that?
This is Lapis, a vast world that has prospered through the power of crystals.
Okay.
After the
Usually the HD 2D thing,
once thriving world,
like I understand like Octopath Traveler and Triangle Strategy were original, but
now
most of the HD 2D stuff is
journey
like
across the realm with
remakes.
his companions to
You
stop
know.
the Veritas.
I guess this could be a remake. I just
In
doesn't-
thrilling turn-based
I don't know.
battles, call upon visions, iconic Final
Nope.
Fantasy heroes from other worlds. To
It's a
take
phone game or something.
Can you uncover the truth behind the
I kind of felt
Veritas
that about it Engaged too. So what do I know?
crystals
But
hold?
all right.
Final Fantasy Resonance launches on the Nintendo
Interesting.
Switch and Nintendo Switch systems October 22nd.
All right.
A weird, whimsical world is waiting.
I feel like I recognize
Piku
that.
Niku returns in a new 3D puzzle exploration
Piku
adventure. What do
Niku.
giant fruit,
What
robot
is?
frogs, and an all-powerful potato have in common? Nothing. Other than a
What is
shadowy
Piku Niku?
conspiracy, of course. Meet a cavalcade of
Okay.
curious characters,
What?
each with their own problems and puzzles to solve.
I don't know.
But beneath this
Okay.
seemingly happy world lies a sinister plot to squeeze the locals for all their worth. Time to join
What?
the resistance by using
What?
Piku's surprising abilities.
Okay.
Help solve the people's problems in surprising and downright oddball ways. Feeling baffled by these affable denizens? Embrace these strange encounters and bring about an ultimate understanding. And in this sequel,
Okay.
navigate and explore in full 3D as you discover the secrets of this vivid, colorful world. Get ready to wander, solve,
I don't.
and gossip in Piku Niku 2.
Okay.
Launching on Nintendo Switch 2 next year.
All right. Whatever.
Prepare for
Dragon Quest
an
spin-off.
all-new monster-filled adventure.
All right. Is that the Dragon Quest monster thing?
Two girls find themselves lost in the kingdom of Witherwood. There, they gain the power to turn monsters into friends.
Okay.
Spot a monster you fancy? Scout it.
Seems very Pokemon.
Win it over,
But-
and it'll fight by your side.
Alright. Okay, no, it's...
That's not all.
Okay.
Synthesize two monsters to create more powerful allies.
Whatever.
Now, take on the most fearsome of foes with a team that's uniquely your own.
I'm not gonna play it, but
Adventure is calling.
I'm sure someone will enjoy it.
Seriously fun. Dragon Quest Monsters. The
Yeah.
Withered World.
What was the last one?
Time you got here.
Oh, her, I guess. Is this the FromSoft game? Is this the Blood... whatever? Yeah, I think it is. Okay.
Upon the ancient blood sovereign's honor.
Yeah. Okay. Again, not much interest, but, you know, it's cool that we're finally getting news about this again after more than a year, I think. Like, I don't think we heard about this since its original reveal. Yeah, Duskbloods, that's the one. Okay. Anything else? Oh. Okay. What? Okay, whatever. Something.
How was that?
It's a thing.
Next, we have more news about an upcoming treasure hunting game.
Treasure hunting game? Oh, Splatoon Raiders. Okay, I am actually interested in this.
News about Splatoon Raiders, a new single-player focused adventure. Check out this neat little place, the hideout ship out on
Okay.
the water. There's Deep
That's
Cut,
cool.
a trio of swashbuckling musicians. And this scrappy individual, that's you. Let's call this handy youth the mechanic.
Yep.
The four of them are using the hideout ship as their hub, hunting for treasure across these landmasses,
Ooh.
the Spiralite Islands.
Yeah, I am interested in this. Probably gonna give it a look.
Looks like the treasure they're after is at the base of those lights.
But, yeah.
There's a bunch of aggressive creatures called salmonids in the way.
Okay.
When you get too close, they'll attack immediately.
Very salmon run focused, I know, so.
The salmonids aren't pushovers either, so you shouldn't go it alone. That's where this comes in. The exploration.
Hopefully, either this is a very deep, like, surprisingly big game, or it's at a more affordable price. I wouldn't hold out hope for that last one, but, you know.
There's one that continuously fires ink after it's placed. Another that slices through.
I do find it interesting that we're getting this before we get any news about Splatoon 4. I guess technically Splatoon 2 and 3 are still running, and they are still doing some stuff with Splatoon 4, you know, some new Splatfests, but, well, not really new, but, you know.
But the salmonids aren't the only powerful ones around here. Through battles, you, the mechanic, will also get stronger by leveling up.
Alright.
And you can
Yeah, that's
customize
cool.
all sorts of upgrades to fit your playstyle.
Like I said, I'm probably going to check this out. I don't know how long it'll hold me.
There are even more details to cover in the upcoming Splatoon Raiders Direct.
Okay.
June
It's
3rd.
getting its own
And
full direct,
smart
but...
device app Nintendo
alright.
Today.
See the story events leading up to Splatoon Raiders with daily comics ahead of launch. Plus, in collaboration
More
with
comic
Disney,
stuff would
there's
be
gonna a
definitely
special Splatfest
cool
in
for
Splatoon
Nintendo
3.
today.
The theme looks like it's about Splatoon Raiders. Details will be announced here. Look out for
Okay,
info
an
on
actual
the
new Splatfest for
Don't
3.
forget to check this out too.
Oh yeah, they are doing those playoffs. Okay. I do wonder how many Splatoon fans will check that out, considering, you know, online to single player. I don't know.
We'll also be releasing new Joy-Con 2 controllers inspired by Deep Cut.
Barely anything changes with the Joy-Con 2 colors,
Let's see
so.
some more headlines.
More headlines? Alright. We only have like 5 minutes, though, right? Is he actually doing it? Shit. Goddamn. Okay. And showing off stuff from the older chapters. But we... Alright, no, this is some real new stuff. And release date. Yeah. June 24th. Okay. The long wait is over. It was not a long wait. It's been like a year. But yeah. Okay. We got Chapter 5 release date. It's worth it.
United Kingdom of Uchronia, inhabited by 8 tribes.
Heard good things about this.
Next king shall be the
Probably never gonna play it, but yeah.
By decree of the king, the face breaks in the sky.
Okay, this direct is worth it because we got Deltarune Chapter 5 release date, but yeah. Otherwise, you know, whatever.
As one of the
Metaphor.
candidates, you'll travel across the kingdom, forging bonds with compelling characters along the way.
Cool, we're finally getting it.
Various enemies stand in your path.
Could have sworn we got it on Switch,
There
but
are monsters roaming this world,
I guess I was wrong.
as well as other candidates and strange beasts known as humans. Control your destiny and change the
Strange
world
beasts
in
known as humans? I don't know what this game's story is.
Nintendo Switch 2 system, November 12th.
Okay.
Create, explore, survive.
Okay, I know Minecraft is already on Switch.
A dedicated Nintendo Switch 2 version of Minecraft
Okay.
is on the way.
I guess mouse controls could work with this, because, you know.
Nintendo Switch 2 with support for vibrant visuals.
Yeah.
And embark on a journey across a world with
I-
enhanced lighting and shadow effects.
I still think PC is the best way to play this, but
So you can pick up right where you left off. What will
nice
you
to
do
get a
next?
more improved version of the Nintendo mashup pack, I guess.
Nintendo Switch 2
Maybe.
this year.
Whatever. Alright, and the sizzle reel at the end. Metal Gear Solid 4? What? Yeah. Okay, cool. What? Are we... What? Okay. Space Marine... Yeah, cool. Did you show... Was that... Did we already know about MTS4? Or... Am I crazy? Okay. The Bloober Team thing they made. Daisy. Very old at this point. Okay, it's Master Collection Volume 2. It's a PSP game. Alright. That's it. Alright. It makes sense. Does mean I wasted my money on that copy of MGS4 for the actual PlayStation 3, but whatever. SnowRunner. Cool. Alright, pretty standard sizzle reel at the end. Curious what their last reveal is going to be. I wouldn't put my expectations too high for the last reveal, but, you know. I've been wrong before. I could be wrong again. I was kind of half expecting Deltarune, but not really. What? Okay, Kingdom Hearts.
Filled with memorable adventures, 3 collections of Kingdom Hearts games are coming to Nintendo Switch 2. Traverse through iconic Disney and Pixar worlds. Befriend all sorts of magical allies. And
Kingdom Hearts on Switch 2.
Action RPG combat. Relive these stories or experience them for the first time alongside Sora and his friends as they fight the darkness. If you have the cloud versions on Nintendo Switch, you can transfer existing save data to these Nintendo Switch 2 games.
They're available on cloud, but now they're actually available. Okay.
A bundle with all 3 compilations. Kingdom Hearts Collection 1 through 3. Also
You can actually save a little bit of money. Probably.
Demo of Kingdom Hearts 3 plus Remind will be available later today on Nintendo eShop.
A demo for a game that was already released. Okay, whatever. Alright. Hey, more info on the next Kingdom Hearts game then. Kingdom Hearts 4. Been a while, so yeah. I know nothing about Kingdom Hearts. I have started playing a little bit of Kingdom Hearts 1, or I guess 1.5 or 1 remix, final mix. I don't know. The one that's available on PCs. And I have not gotten far at all, so, you know. This looks like Kingdom Hearts, but set in a modern city. Which I think is what they were going for. Okay. Yeah. I mean, there's not much reason for it not to be.
How was that?
Alright.
This is our last announcement.
Alright. Last announcement.
Take a look.
Better be something good, or the fans are gonna be pissed. Zelda? Yeah.
There was a land called Hyrule, created by beings of supreme divinity.
They actually doing this, son? Alright.
Very edge of this kingdom, there lay a small.
Whatever you say, Nintendo. You're gonna get raked over the coals for this one.
An ancient solitary tree quietly watched over the inhabitants of the forest.
Every little change will be picked apart.
These forest dwellers were called the Kokiri. Each had a fairy companion, and they lived out their innocent lives in these woods. However, there was one particular boy
Yeah.
who did not have a fairy.
Ocarina of Time. Yeah. They're really doing it. I'm not against it. I mean, interesting outfit. Interesting. I'm curious what kind of like remake it's gonna be. Is it like just a remaster, full remake, fuck you remake? To borrow a term. Alright. Any more info? This year? I guess we were gonna get a Zelda game this year at some point. So
The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time will be reborn on Nintendo Switch 2.
this year, apparently.
More details will be announced in the future, so please look forward to them.
Yeah, probably the near future.
That's all for today's Nintendo Direct.
We're definitely getting an Ocarina of Time
Earlier this year,
Direct or
Devin
whatever.
was appointed as the new president of Nintendo of America. We'd like to conclude this presentation with a few words from Devin-san.
Devon-san?
Thank you for watching.
Alright. See ya, Kazumi.
Thank you, Koizumi-san. Hi, everyone. I'm Devin Pritchard, and after 20 years at Nintendo, one of my favorite things about gaming is still that moment I get to try something new. I watch the trailers, I hear about a game, but the moment I pick up a controller, that's when it all comes together.
Sure.
And for me, that's what games have always been about. Those little moments that surprise me and allow me to immerse myself in different worlds. You can read about a game, you can watch a trailer, but nothing beats seeing it for yourself. And that's a big part of what Nintendo Treehouse Live is about.
Okay. So that's why they're doing the Treehouse Live thing. Okay.
So let's get to it. We've got a new Nintendo Treehouse Live ready to go, with a few games I hope you find interesting. And if you enjoyed Splatoon Raiders in today's Nintendo Direct, this July at San Diego Comic-Con, we'll have the game playable on the show floor.
Cool.
Because at the end of the day, I think the best way to understand a game is to pick up the controller and play. Thanks for watching. I'm really looking forward to sharing more of what I love about games and bringing those experiences to all of you. And now it's time for Treehouse Live. Over to you, team.
Alright. Will I stick around for this? Probably not for long. I'll see what they're doing immediately, but unless it's like they immediately go into Ocarina of Time, I'm probably gonna tune out and go back to bed. It's gonna be Star Fox. Okay.
It is a cinematic shooter.
Cinematic shooter. I guess that's one way to describe it. Alright. Alright. So, that was Nintendo Direct. Not really. Not really my thing. I'm sure there will be some people who think this was an amazing Direct. A lot of old stuff. One of the main things, which, I mean, that's always kind of been a problem for Nintendo and the Switch and the Wii U and the Switch 2 now. A lot of old stuff. And, I mean, you know, old stuff can be good, but it's like, when did Metaphor Refantasio come out? You know, it's like, and that's not like a remake or like a new bundle or anything. It was just, no, it's Metaphor Refantasio. And that's like a 2-year-old game now. Yes, I had to look it up. I don't care that much, but you know what I'm saying. You know, it's like 2 years later, Metaphor Refantasio. It's like, okay. And a lot of third-party games, which, you know, sometimes, you know, the third-party games are good, you know. Deltarune, you know, I'm not going to complain about getting Deltarune, but it is like the Nintendo Directs are run by Nintendo, right? So, theoretically, we should be getting, you know, first-party Nintendo games fairly regularly in them. Like, yes, I understand that at the end of the day, it's all advertising. It doesn't really matter who it's advertising for. But you have to admit, like, it's weird how little, like, first-party Nintendo there was in this. Like, there was Fire Emblem. Pokopia is technically first-party Nintendo, but only because, like, Pokemon Company is like a joint venture type thing. then, of course, there was the big reveal at the end of Ocarina of Time with basically no details. Which, like, you know, it's Ocarina of Time. It's an old game getting remade, but we don't know what kind of remake it is. We've seen that, like, okay, visual changes, but is it still basically the same game? Is it updated? Is it... Because especially after Majora's Mask 3D, I think a lot of fans would have reason to be like, hey, we're not super excited about you remaking Zelda 64 games, you know? Like, I like Majora's Mask 3D. I love Ocarina of Time 3D. I think Ocarina of Time 3D is, thus far, the definitive way to play Ocarina of Time. But, you know, Majora's Mask 3D definitely had a lot of changes that not everyone was a fan of, because, you know, it's a beloved game. It's some people's favorite game of all time. And Ocarina of Time is that, but, like, quadrupled. You know, it is one of the most important games in the Zelda series, obviously. You know, like, it redefined what Zelda was. And remaking it runs a lot of risks. And, you know, I have been a fan of remakes of really good, really influential games before. You know, I am one of the defenders of the Resident Evil 4 remake. I think it's a great game. I think it's wonderful. But also, you know, changed a lot of stuff. And a lot of people didn't like that it changed a lot of stuff. And, you know, with how controversial the changes in Majora's Mask 3D were, and just general pessimism about the Zelda series, like, don't get me wrong, I love all of the Zelda games that have released recently. I think Tears of the Kingdom is one of the best games ever made. A lot of people fucking hate Tears of the Kingdom, you know? It's like... And I don't want a remake of Ocarina of Time to be more like Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom. I would want it to be like Ocarina of Time. I would want it to be what it was originally, just updated, maybe? Because that's the thing. It's like, I'm not saying Ocarina of Time was perfect, but a lot of people would. And for what it is, you know, I don't think you improve on it by completely changing what it is, you know? And I'm spending a lot of time on Ocarina of Time because that was really the only, like, showstopper reveal they had. A showstopper reveal that had been leaked many times before this, you know? Like, we've known this was a thing potentially in the works for years now. And, I mean, I guess that makes sense if it's coming out this year, and, you know, but I don't know. I think it is not a good sign when there really is only one big title in the Direct to talk about. Like, and obviously there's more, you know, like I said, any Direct that has Deltarune information in it, you know, it's going to be worth it to me. You know, I am absolutely overjoyed to have heard that we're getting Deltarune Chapter 5, and not that far ahead. But it's still, like, it's... What did Nintendo show for themselves, right? They could have shown a lot of Star Fox stuff if they just held off on the Star Fox Direct, but Miyamoto wanted to capitalize on the Mario Galaxy movie, which wasn't even that well received, but, you know, it had Star Fox in it, so... And... yeah, I mean, And of course, there's even the controversy of that, of like, oh, we're getting another remake of Star Fox 64, which was itself a reimagining of the original Star Fox on SNES. It's like, okay, do you have anything actually original you can do with the series? Or is it just going to be the same game over and over again? Because it was like Star Fox 64, Star Fox 64 3D, Star Fox Zero, which was another reimagining of that story, and then now Star Fox on Nintendo Switch 2. There have been like 3 original Star Fox games that weren't that storyline. 4 if you count the canceled one. And they just didn't have anything here. And like for the first general direct since like 2025, like that's kind of concerning. I mean, we got Rhythm Heaven Groove, which looks like a Rhythm Heaven game. It has new modes, co-op, but yeah, it's not really good. Especially because especially with the news that they're apparently raising the price on the Switch 2, which is like, okay, fuck you. Like, I get it, you know, the economy fucking sucks. Inflation is still rapidly increasing, but it's also like, yeah, the economy sucks and inflation just keeps going up. So like, you're expecting people to buy it at an even more unreasonable price than the already unreasonable price you were asking for. Like, I do like Nintendo. You know, I love their games. I think a lot of what they've put out so far this year has been really good. I'm still playing through Yoshi and the Mysterious Book, and that's probably going to be on my Game Awards this year, and it is very much a game that is not going to appeal to everyone, but I love it. But it is sort of this thing of like, okay, what do you have to show for yourself? You know, this was the big thing. This was the big presentation, and let's check in on what Treehouse Live is doing. Still talking about Star Fox. You know, it's not really that confidence-inducing that they have so little to show for themselves. Like, they have stuff, but, like, even the Duskbloods, like, this was, what, our first time seeing it since that initial Switch 2 Direct back in April of last year, and what did we see about it? What did we actually learn about the Duskbloods? They're doing a closed network test, okay? Why? What does that mean? Is this, like, do we even know, like, what kind of game it is? Is this, like, Elden Ring Night Rain? Is it just, like, the standard, like, Souls and Bloodborne, like, connectivity thing? Or is it something we don't know about yet? They didn't tell us anything. In Splatoon Raiders, you know, we got info on that, but most of it was what we had already seen in a previous video about Splatoon Raiders. And there's just not really anything they're showing off. And, you know, maybe you could say, oh, your expectations were too high, you know. Like, they're probably not going to have, like, oh, Mario and Zelda and Metroid and Kirby and blah and blah and blah. And it's like, yeah, but A, they have in the past, and B, this is really all they've shown off this year so far. And also, like, we're still hearing about things that we first heard about in March of last year. Right? Like, Rhythm Heaven Groove was revealed in the same direct as Tomodachi Life, Living the Dream. And now we're just finally hearing about it again. It's like... I'm not saying there was nothing good here. Like, again, there are games here that, for their intended audience, I'm sure were incredible. But it's like... for the core Nintendo fans, what did they show off? What is there that's worth getting excited about? Because at this point, it's not much. Like, it's just a remake of Ocarina of Time that could be good, but could also really do damage to their reputation. Like, it's not... The Switch 2 has been out for a year and 4 days, and they really haven't done enough to justify it yet. Other than it's powerful enough to have games on it. It's, oh, we're getting Kingdom Hearts 4 at launch. Yeah, we should. Like... The Switch 2 is still underpowered compared to the PS5 and Xbox Series X, but it's not that underpowered. Like, I don't know. It's disappointing. You know, I'm not giving up on Nintendo. You know, I'm not saying that, like, oh, they have nothing good. Like I said, I am interested in Splatoon Raiders. I think it would be a lot of fun. They showed... I'm going to play the Ocarina of Time remake, you know? Good or bad. But, you know, I think if they're going to keep going in this direction, they need to do better. They need to, at the very least, make their fans more interested. Because as it is right now, why bother? I say that, and then I'm going to go dark on here for the next, 4 months? Anyways, bye.